Welcome to your IELTS Listening Practice from Spinta.org. This is a mini-test designed to help you practice a specific section of the exam and improve your confidence. The recording will be played one time only, just like in the official test. Let's begin.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we will be discussing an important phenomenon known as the urban heat island effect, often abbreviated as UHI. This phenomenon is particularly relevant to climatology and urban ecology. To begin with, it's crucial to understand what the urban heat island effect actually signifies. Essentially, UHI refers to the phenomenon where urban areas experience significantly higher temperatures than their surrounding rural areas due to human activities. This typically results in islands of heat in cities. First, let's delve deeper into the reasons behind this temperature increase. One of the primary reasons is the extensive use of man-made surfaces, such as concrete and asphalt, which absorb and retain much more heat than natural landscapes. These surfaces lead to an increase in temperatures during both the day and night. In fact, studies show that urban areas can be anywhere from 2 to 5 degrees Celsius warmer than surrounding rural settings. This data highlights how significant the difference can be. It is particularly pronounced during summer months when temperature spikes can create serious health concerns. Additionally, the lack of vegetation in urban areas contributes to the UHI effect. Natural landscapes generally offer shade and cooling through evapotranspiration. But in cities, as the vegetation is minimized or completely removed for construction, what we observe is a stark increase in local temperatures. One interesting example is New York City, where studies have found that temperature differences can exceed 5 degrees Celsius between highly urbanized neighborhoods and green areas like parks. Now let's examine some other contributing factors to the urban heat island effect. Besides the materials used in urban construction, another factor is the high levels of energy consumption in cities. Cities often produce waste heat through vehicles, industrial activities, and air conditioning units. This excess heat adds to the overall temperature increase. Traffic is a significant contributor, as vehicles not only emit greenhouse gases but also generate heat. Urban planners need to consider these aspects when designing roads and street layouts to minimize heat production. Thus far, we have determined that many urban environments have increased surface temperatures due primarily to building materials, reduced vegetation, and excessive energy use. With these factors in mind, let's shift our focus to the effects of the UHI phenomenon. The consequences of UHI are multifaceted. For instance, the elevated temperatures can adversely affect air quality. Higher temperatures can exacerbate the effects of air pollution. Heat can enhance the formation of ground-level ozone, leading to an increased risk of respiratory issues for the urban population. Moreover, higher urban temperatures can lead to a greater demand for energy, particularly for air conditioning systems. This can significantly strain local energy resources and lead to higher energy bills for residents. I'd like to bring in a case study to elucidate this effect further. Los Angeles, California is another city struggling with UHI, leading the state to implement several mitigation strategies aimed at reducing its impact. They have realized that extending parkland and improving the urban tree canopy can dramatically lower urban temperatures. In addition, reflective roofing materials are being promoted in urban development projects, which can significantly decrease the heat absorption character of large buildings. Such reflective surfaces reduce the overall heat that cities produce, leading to a potential drop in the UHI phenomenon. Moving on to mitigation strategies, one of the most effective ways to combat the urban heat island effect is through the enhancement of vegetative cover. Research has shown that increasing trees, shrubs, and other plants can provide significant shade, offsetting the excess heat accumulated from surfaces. Green roofs have been gaining popularity as an innovative urban landscaping solution. By converting flat roofs into gardens or planting green vegetation, these roofs can absorb rainwater, provide insulation, and significantly reduce indoor temperatures, leading to less energy consumption for cooling. Another approach could be to employ passive cooling strategies. For instance, orienting buildings and designing them to maximize airflow, can reduce reliance on air conditioning systems, thus lowering energy demand. Importantly, reflective surfaces also play a role. Urban planners are advocating for the use of new reflective pavement materials in road construction. These materials are designed to reflect more sunlight than traditional surfaces, thereby reducing surface temperatures in cities. Research conducted in various cities implementing such reflective materials has shown promising results, with reports of lower ambient temperatures as a direct result of these strategies. Most of these studies indicate that urban areas can see a temperature reduction of around 1 to 2 degrees Celsius through the implementation of reflective technologies. In conclusion, we have explored the urban heat island effect, the roles of increased heat absorption through building materials, reduced vegetation, and energy consumption. We discussed its adverse effects, like heightened air pollution and energy demand. Ultimately, we discussed practical mitigation strategies such as increasing vegetative cover, employing reflective technologies, and implementing passive cooling techniques. It is clear that as cities continue to develop, addressing the urban heat island effect will be critical not just for environmental sustainability, but also for public health and economic considerations. Thank you for your attention. I will now take any questions you may have.
You have now completed the practice test. When you are ready for a full exam experience, visit us at Spinta.org. There you will find complete mock tests for all 4 skills: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Our platform provides instant AI feedback for your speaking and writing tasks, along with an accurate prediction of your band score. Take control of your preparation at Spinta.org.